Hey Tyler, come here. This is my son Tyler. All right, hey, my name's Kev. How you doing? Some of you probably know who I am, and some of you are probably like, who is this guy I've never seen before in my life? Well, my name is Kev. I am a singer-songwriter and artist, and I am a mental health advocate. I go out and I speak about my life and living with various mental health disorders such as schizophrenia, bipolar, and PTSD, and some other ones. And one thing that I like to do in the music industry is I like to normalize talking about artists talking about mental health. So the first thing I do when I perform is I just check in with everybody. And I want to say that I've been having a lot of symptoms today. And I know it's very quiet in here, but for me it's very loud in here right now, and I'm hearing a lot of things. So what I'm hoping that's going to happen for me tonight, which often happens for me, is all the noise in my head is going to turn into music, and we're going to have fun. So yeah. So this first song I'm going to start with kind of talks about that. I wake up in the morning with a symptom called psychosis, which means my brain's in panic, and I'm hearing things and seeing things and believing things that are not real. And so this is a song called Good Morning Psychosis. Comments are constant, racing, repeating, consistent and careless, combative, misleading, defeating the grandiose plans I'm creating, collecting debris, protecting and deflecting, and I know they're listening with sneaking suspicion. They hear all I say and it keeps me from speaking, so lock me away as an act of contrition. This madness is passion without safety restriction. I won't open the door, volunteer to the dark, where the demons wait patient to make me their mark. Well, they're careless with death and they swallow your soul, and it plays itself out and keeps me less than whole. And the shadows keep watching and silently waiting. They shroud me in darkness, they keep pulling and baiting. Emotionless and faceless, they plot and conspire, drawn from the youth where they first lit the fire. In my head, and they lose to the intrusive thoughts left unsaid, and they hear me, manipulate and steer me. They question my purpose and won't leave me be. Resistant, non-compliant, fight, freeze or flight, and I know what I'm thinking, and it's all black and white. And they argue and argue, but the points are all mute. The resulting waves are short but acute, and hey, illustrative, unreal, recycled from book songs and crossroads where I've been. But my demons were demons with form and physique, waiting for when I was lost, alone and weak. bumped my head there too. This next song is a bit of a happier song. If you haven't ever heard me before and you like my music, you can find me on, all the places that you find music. So I do a lot on YouTube, and I do a lot of mental health advocacy on YouTube. I have a vlog where I show how I make it through every day on my daily life, living with what I'm living with. So, this is a song that has come to be dedicated to my dog that I had a couple years ago. She passed away a couple years ago, but she was wonderful, and she was my service animal, and her name was Okami, and she is a beautiful 100-pound pit bull. And, so she's really great. So this is a song for her. It's called Inspired. Always knew I was looking, never thought I'd find what would make me whole. Never spent much time, and now there's something new I'm feeling here. Something good I wanna make it mine. She don't need to, but she still tries. I'm inspired by the look in her eyes. She don't need to, but she still tries. And I'm inspired by the love in her eyes. I've always been the quiet one, there's been nothing to say. My mind keeps on racing with thoughts of her all day. And now there's something new I'm feeling here. Something good, I wanna make it stay. I don't need to hear her say it shows in so many different ways. She don't need to, but she still tries. And I'm inspired by the love in her eyes. Don't need to, but she still tries. And I'm inspired by the look in her eyes. I am clumsy tonight.
None of us know where
okay.
None of us know where
I know. I really appreciated Maverick saying that we all have mental illness here. I have a really bad memory, so I made some notes. I want to thank some people, And I just wanted to say, I wanted to acknowledge 13-year-old Kevin, whose dream it would be to be sitting here tonight and to put together a show tonight. That's all teenage Kevin wanted to be able to do. And so just sitting here tonight, I'm kind of recognizing that that's a little dream of mine coming true tonight.
Good job.
But especially, I want to thank the door guy and the sound guy, Chris and Jeremiah, and Sean, the bartender. I know there's someone who is very attracted to you out in the audience. They have told me so. I want to thank 24-hour concerts and Tom Bianchi for letting me have this show here. The Burren back room. I want to thank Jocelyn, Glimmer, and Maverick who did a great show, and Mike on guitar sitting over here. I sound like I'm done, but I'm not done. But I just wanted to make sure I remember to thank all the people who made tonight really possible. And I've been working on it for a couple months, and they've made it a lot easier on me. And I really want to thank all y'all for coming out here tonight. So thank you so much. I want to say a little bit about Home for Little Wanderers that we're here for tonight. I am someone who grew up with mental illness, early onset, when I was 10 years old, and saw my first walk psychiatric hospital when I was 13. And when I was a teenager, I was homeless living in Harvard Square. And my family and myself did not have services that are like what is offered by Home for Little Wanderers. And I want to get their name out there for people who have not heard of them. Perhaps you know someone who has a child with mental illness or a family that's dealing with a child with mental illness who use services. Now you know of a service that can help them stay together. And I'm gonna get all choked up. But
It's okay.
and so, yeah, it's a wonderful organization, and there's this thing, try to be who you needed when you were younger. Home for Little Wanderers is someone I needed when I was younger. So I just want to throw my support behind that. So thank you all so much for supporting me. As a child, I was free. I could do anything. But since I've been way down, my life, loss, and sin, and I don't know what I'm doing here. But at least I'm somewhere. So I guess I've already won. I thank God to be living while I'm praying to die. And I'll go where it wants me without a reason of why. And I don't know what I'm doing here, but at least I'm somewhere. So I guess I've already won. Yeah. Somewhere this
someone singing my sad, sad songs. And I write to find comfort, and I sing to bring you some. I don't know why, it's about what you see, words, memories, and even the best can be outdone. And I don't know why we're doing here, at least I'm somewhere, and I guess I've already won. Yeah, I don't know why we're doing here, but at least I'm somewhere, and I guess I've already won. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's so funny, as musicians on stage, you know, you've heard them asking for how much time we have left. It feels like we've been on stage for an hour.
Yeah.
I wrote this next song while I was working on some of my trauma. And I wrote a whole album while just kind of working on one trauma. And yeah, and every trauma another album. So this is a song, this is actually the first time I'm playing it live on stage. It's called Cold Ground.
Lay my bones in the cold ground, laying no stone by my head. Lay my bones in the cold ground, laying no stone by my head. Ain't no use of making no sound, ain't no one heard a word I said. Ain't no papa that gave me time, mama got no time to know me well. Ain't no papa that gave me time, mama got no time to know me well. Ain't no way in changing my line, walking knee deep in the mud of hell. Lay me down beneath the tall pines, I don't care to see the sky again. Lay me down beneath the tall pines, I don't care to see the sky again. My God, I don't know where I can be found, deep in the pines will I remain. Lay my bones in the cold ground, laying no stone by my head. Lay my bones in the cold ground, laying no stone by my head. Ain't no use in making no sound, ain't no use in making no sound, ain't no use in making no sound, ain't no one heard a word I said.
Thank you so much.
about 6 years ago, I was about to be homeless, and rather than do that, I decided I wasn't going to go on. And I was using my normal tools to get through situations like that where I don't want to go on. And none of them were working. And I have a playlist of songs that will lift me up when I'm in those dark times, and none of them were working. So I wrote myself, I sat there and I knew I had been in this situation before many times. And I knew I would be here again many times. And so I wrote a song. Since the regular songs weren't working, I sat and I used my time to write throughout the night, and I made it through the next morning, writing this song for when I'm having those times. So this is a song called Before.
We're glad you're here.
What was that?
We're glad you're here.
Thank you
Oh.
for being here.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
I might be tired, but I've been tired before. It's not my first time. I made my way back from the floor, and the harder I fall, I forget what I'm fighting for, and I might be down, but I've been down before. There's gonna be a fight, I've been a fighter before. It's not my first time in battle, but now I am at war, where I get beaten down, battered and sore. I can be a fighter, where I could have before. And it might be dark, but I found my way before. Though I can't see no light, my feet recognize this floor, where it's weathered and warm. It's the path that I look for, and it's a damn hard time, but I was harder before. And I might be down, but I've been down before. It's not my first time in battle, but now I am at war. And the harder I climb, the more I'm fighting for, and I might be tired, but I will climb until I soar. Yeah, I might be tired, but I will climb until I soar. I will climb until I soar.
we're doing on time.
42.
Okay. I'm gonna do one more song for you here tonight, and it's kind of a breakup love song, and I'm not really feeling a breakup love song, but I'm happily in love, and but I'm feeling this song. If that makes sense. The angst of this song, I've been feeling it lately, and I want to try to do it tonight. So I'm going to do this one in closing tonight for me, and then after that, big surprise, I'm going to bring Glimmer and Maverick and Mike back up on stage. We're all going to do a song together.
I've been run down, I've been lied to. I don't know why I let that woman make me a fool. She took all my money, wrecked my new car. Now she's with one of my good time buddies in there, drinking in some crosstown bars. Sometimes I feel like I've been tied to the whipping post, tied to the whipping post, tied to the whipping post. Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying. My friends tell me you've been such a fool, and I have to stand by and take it, baby. Not for loving you, drown myself in sorrow when I look at what you've done. Nothing seems the same, the bad times stay the same, and I can't hold on. Sometimes I feel like I've been tied to the whipping post, tied to the whipping post, tied to the whipping post. Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying. I've been run down, I've been lied to. I don't know why I let that woman make me a fool. She took all my money and wrecked my new car. Now she's with one of my good time buddies, and they're drinking in some crosstown bars. And sometimes I feel like I've been tied to the whipping post,
Can I get all the performers back up on stage here while I retune my guitar real quick?
Hey guys! What a night! Let's hear it for Kev G Mor! Thank you for putting this show together, Kev. We love you.
Where is your music again, if people want to listen?
Yeah, tell us.
Is it out there in the ether?
Where is it? Where's your music, Kev?
It's on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all those places, and YouTube.
Yes. So under Kev G Mor, you can find Jocelyn under Glimmer,
Glimmer!
and me, Maverick, under Maverick. That's easy enough. All right, we're gonna play a song. Oh, okay, raise your hands if you know what the First Parish Church in Market Square is. Yeah! All right, y'all have spoilers.
Can you see this? I'll look back at it. We can all come back to it.
Come join the choir.
Come join the choir. So there's a choir at First Parish Church in Cambridge, and Jocelyn's the alto section leader despite being a soprano. I'm the soprano section leader. And we have a bunch of our friends here tonight. Thank you all for coming out. We appreciate it.
We love you all so much.
So much.
Give me the light years, but I want the dark ones too. Grief is the singer in my band, she's a passenger van, and a shortcut straight to the truth. Learn from nightshades, they grow in the darkest places. We've not been stung so many times, would we ever have arrived at this heaven on earth that I don't want to waste? Pick a lucky penny up, and I'll marry you for your money, love. So take the Novocaine out of my wisdom teeth, wanna feel it all, soft and sour and
much. I know Jocelyn brought some CDs.
I did.
I don't know if they're there yet, but they probably will be at some point.
Oh, yeah, you can come talk to me if I'm not too
Oh, look!
Oh,
We got Pepper already!
all right.
Thank you everyone for coming out. Seriously, thank you so much.
Love you all.
All
Give it
right.
up one more time for Michael J. Johnson.
Woo!